My name is Nadia Sisse, and I am deeply inspired to pursue an international experience with a focus on environmental sustainability because I have already witnessed the power of innovation and collaboration in tackling environmental challenges. While still in high school, I was selected as the youngest member of a national team at KPMG, where we were tasked with addressing the firm's environmental impact. Over a number of weeks, I conducted extensive research, collaborated virtually with peers from across the globe, and ultimately co created a plan that outlined concrete strategies for reducing KPMG's carbon footprint. Presenting our recommendations to high ranking executives not only sharpened my public speaking and research skills, but it also instilled in me a lasting passion for sustainable solutions. That experience showed me that environmental stewardship is not an isolated issue. It intersects with policy, justice, and global citizenship. As someone pursuing a career in immigration law, I see climate change as a driver of displacement and inequity, making sustainability central to my academic and professional goals. The Scan Design Foundation's mission resonates deeply with me because I see Denmark as a living model of what environmentally conscious policy and culture can achieve. From its emphasis on renewable energy to the way sustainability is integrated into everyday life, Denmark demonstrates how a society can prioritize progress without compromising the planet. I am eager to learn from Danish perspectives and practices, particularly the collective responsibility and innovation that drives their environmental policies. At the same time, I look forward to sharing my own perspective and cultural meaning as a Sierra Leonean American and a student at Spelman College. My background has given me a dual lens, one that values resilience, community, and advocacy, which I hope to bring across borders into conversation abroad. By sharing my story, I can contribute to a rich exchange of ideas that deepens mutual understanding. A leadership experience that shaped the way I support others was my time as vice president of the Charlotte Mecklenburg Youth Council. Within that role, I worked with my peers to craft and advocate for policy recommendations that directly impacted local students. What I learned was that leadership is not about having the loudest voice, but about amplifying the voices that often go unheard. I carried this lesson into my later years and experiences, such as creating the Common App Kickoff, supporting first generation low income students like myself. These moments taught me that collaboration requires humility, strategy, and persistence, all of which I aim to practice in an international context. Finally, living abroad will no doubt require adaptability, but I know resilience is one of my strongest suits. When I began my internship at KPMG, I had to adapt quickly to a professional environment where I was not only the youngest, but also one of the least experienced. Instead of letting that intimidate me, I embraced this challenge by asking questions, seeking guidance and mentorship, and contributing ideas with confidence. By the time I presented to executives, I had transformed what felt like a disadvantage into my very own asset. My fresh perspective as a young student was seen as valuable. That experience taught me that resilience is not about avoiding discomfort, but rather leaning into it. It's a chance to grow. I see this program as a natural extension of the legacy of resilience and progress that defines my family story. My great grandmother, grandmother, and mother each sacrificed so that I could access opportunities such as this one they could only dream of. Studying abroad in Denmark with a focus on sustainability is not only an investment in my education, but also a way for me to carry forward their legacy of progress. I will return with a global perspective that strengthens my advocacy whether that's in the courtroom or the classroom. I am so thankful for your time, and I look forward to hearing from you again.